Welcome back. The 2025 NFL Draft promo is officially here, and I'll be showing you guys everything you should be doing inside of it. So let me get straight into it, starting off with our 6 new mythic players. We have a Terrell Suggs linebacker, a Devin Hester punt returner card, which I don't like. He should be at least a kick returner, wide receiver, or cornerback card, but he gets the most useless special team position ever. Punt returner, no one uses. Punt returner, everyone goes for it on 4th downs, let's be honest. And then we have Leroy Butler, safety, Will Anderson Jr., defensive end, Eric Fisher, offensive tackle, and last but not least, Vernon Davis, tight end. And now let's get into the promo. Now that we went over the players, this is our first drop, as you guys should know. We will then be getting multiple drops later on, which should be at least 3 drops with 3 players in those drops. But then again, we do have the number 1 through 10th pick in the NFL Draft for 2025, which should be live on the 24th in the game at nighttime, unless they delay it and it comes the next day at reset time at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. It just depends on what EA wants to do and if they're going to do that. But moving on, we have honestly the most exciting thing I've ever seen before. I don't know if EA is turning into 2K or if it's just a one-time thing for the draft promo, but I'm seeing redeem code. I'm seeing the web store being set again and used. Get 2 free rare draft players by redeeming the code draft25 on the web store link below. You guys can get 2 free rare draft players, which honestly is sick because you need 5 of the rare draft players for an epic at random. And you simply can go ahead and redeem it for free, get 2 rare players by putting in the code draft25 in all caps, I guess. And it just brings you to the web store and you can just put in your information. You have to put in your EA account. Make sure you guys' EA accounts are linked. If you want to be like, oh, where is it? Go to link right here. And then it should be right there. Click the link your EA account, and then you should be all good. And then your web store will be linked to your EA account, and then you can claim the free Madden Cash bonus, which is your 40 Madden Cash login bonus every day. If you guys are missing out on that, make sure you go to the web store. If you're not, you're in the web store, go to the web store, go ahead and redeem this code draft25 in all caps for 2 free rare draft players. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get into the actual draft promo. Now that we went over the players and also the little draft code thing, that's cool though. 2 free rares, honestly, that's a nice little addition to the promo to actually bring the web store into effect. Or maybe they're using it for other promos, or maybe they're using it for Madden Mobile 26. I don't know. Interesting stuff to look forward to. Now, this is a promo that I honestly don't mind, to be fair. Earn better rewards by increasing your team total overall. Reach elite tier for the best rewards possible. Challenges reset daily at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. 4,200 overall for the best rewards possible. That's the elite tier. Now you'll get an elite tier, 260 plus draft tokens, and a chance at the program players. If you're in gold, that means you're a 3,250 overall or anything underneath the 4,200 overall, and you only get 165 plus draft tokens and trophies, and that means you're in gold. If you're in silver, that's terrible. You're underneath gold. You're underneath a 3,250 overall, and that means you're probably just starting out in Madden Mobile right now, which is terrible. But then again, maybe you're a new player, so hello, and start grinding, I guess. Maybe you'll get up there. But then again, it's really kind of too late. But then again, have fun for the rest of the year, I guess. But if you guys have been playing, you should be an elite. You should be fine. The last event is the best event to play. Win after halftime to get your 60 draft tokens and 30 draft points for your event pass for draft, obviously. The other ones, obviously, are less draft tokens, less draft points. But you do get a chance at the uncommon plus players. But I do advise doing the one that gives you the most tokens and points, because you want the more tokens and points, obviously, to get your event pass up throughout draft, to get the rewards throughout either the free section, or if you buy it, you can get more out of it. You can get down there and claim all of it. And then for your draft tokens, you can take the tokens and trade them in for your players in the trades. Now, I do advise you guys to spend 250 Madden Cash a day on the 200 event stamina, which is your refill, and only do it once, don't do it twice. Okay, that will be more Madden Cash. It goes from 250 to 400 Madden Cash for just 200 event stamina, the same event stamina. So every day at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, which is your reset time, go ahead and do your 250 Madden Cash for your 200 event stamina, your 1 refill a day. And if you guys are like, oh, I don't have Madden Cash, simply you got to spend 100 Madden Cash a day for your daily goals, and then you'll get Madden Cash. You get 150 on the top one. And also the web store. If you're redeeming that code in the web store, there's also the web store bonus pack. You get 40 plus Madden Cash. You can either get 40, 50, 500, or 1,000. It goes up to 1,000, but you got to get really lucky. It doesn't really happen that much. But then again, there's multiple people playing this game, and anybody can get lucky at any point in time. So honestly, have fun, and hopefully you get lucky throughout the draft promo. Now let's head back into the events. We went over the event pass a little bit, talking about that. The main events, the challenges. And I'll get into how you get in your players and maybe go over the players' heights and stats and weight and all that. I think that's the most fun aspect of it all. We have a draft board here, which is complete free space challenges and achievements on each tile for rewards. So you can click the free space by clicking play, and then you unlock the tiles. Every tile unlocks though when you go in and complete certain challenges by playing throughout the draft promo. So if you go ahead and complete 25 total passes in a draft challenge, which I got 12 out of 25, sooner or later I'll get 25 out of 25 and I'll get an uncommon plus pack, and then a tile will unlock. And then when you unlock the whole thing, you just complete all the rewards and you get uncommon plus packs, tokens, which is great. That's additional rewards that you get to go and help yourself to getting the better rarity players in the trades. Now it says over here draft ends 5/6 at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, so the draft ends on May 6th, which honestly is a pretty good time. You got 2 weeks to go in and play throughout the draft. This right here though, I played throughout, and we're going to open the packs right now. Basically you get picks, but it's for like a rare plus pack or an uncommon plus pack, something like that. So let's go ahead and open the picks right now. So there's 10 pick packs, and I got one uncommon plus pack because I completed an objective, which is pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and open the pack and just see what we get, honestly. Okay. And it's going to be draft pick 2 through 4 badge. Okay. So they're badges. Can I just click open pack? Okay. There. Oh, draft pick 1 badge. Maybe that's good. I don't know. We'll see soon. We'll go into the trades and see everything we got. Draft pick 5 through 7. Okay. We got a bunch of these 5 through 7 again. Pick 1. Okay. I guess pick 1 should be good, right? Also, this pack art's pretty sick. I do like that. Okay, we're getting a lot of 5 through 7 I'm seeing, but and pick 1, honestly. Pick 1, 5 through 7. That's not too bad. 2 through 4, I think we got that already. 2 through 4 again. Honestly, the higher picks are better, and we're getting pick 1 again. And then uncommon plus. Okay, we actually claimed them all. Is that okay? I think that art's glitched. I don't think that's how it looks. That's funny, actually. Okay, now heading into the trades for the draft. Let me go over the first basic things before I get into the draft pick collector and going over the players. So uncommon player 1 is the best one to do. 95 for 1, guys. Remember to do that. You can also do 7 uncommons for the 665. Just depends on where you're at. Don't do the uncommon plus, but you can do it if you want chances at better players. It's a chance though, so you can't just get basic uncommons. You probably will get a couple rares, but then again, the chance to get an epic and iconic are going to be pretty low and risky, but you can't take the chance. But then again, your grind can definitely decrease because you're going to waste tokens to then pull worse players when you could have just simply got your 95 for 1. And then when you get a bunch of those, it tallies up to getting a bunch of uncommons for rares, for your epics, for your iconics. And if you do an uncommon plus, you can definitely risk the tokens you earn for less players, which is unfortunate. Then you're going to take your uncommons and do not this trade, but this trade right here, the 7 for 2. 7 uncommons for 2 rares. It's not 8 for 2 anymore. It's 7 for 2. 1 less uncommon. Way better to do. You should get more out of it, which is fantastic. And then go ahead and do this one right here, which is 5 rares for 1 epic at random. The epic random is the best one to do because you do need 3 of the random epics, but then again, you can randomly pull the Eric Fisher offensive tackle for the example, and then you just keep doing the random. You should be doing the random epic 6 times if you want to get the mythic player, just because you need to randomly get 6 of that player's epics. So might as well do the random before you even select. Way smarter to do. Think about it, and honestly, it's just way better. Moving on to the mythics before we head into the draft pick collector. Eric Fisher is going to be your offensive tackle. He will be 6'7", 315. I think that's a very tall, heavy offensive tackle. Not too bad of a card right there. Honestly, I don't like to look at stats because I'm boosted a different way in overall than you guys, so it makes no sense to show you guys my boosted overall stats and compare them when your guys are totally different. So I don't like to look at stats anymore, really. It's so stupid, but then again, it is what it is. 6'3", 244-pound tight end. Not the ideal height of a tight end. Terrell Suggs, he's 6'3", 265, which actually is really good for a linebacker. That's like solid height, solid weight, and not too bad. Safety, Leroy Butler, he will be 6'1", 197. Good height for a safety. You don't want to be too short, but you don't want to be too tall. But then again, tall is pretty good for a safety, but 6 foot is great. Will Anderson Jr., though, defensive end, he will be 6'4", 243. Pretty good. Devin Hester, punt returner, 5'11", 190. Honestly, probably the one you will probably not even pick up throughout the promo, or you'll get him out of a random and be like, wow, punt returner, cool. Moving on, we got the badge collector. Oh, you need multiple of them. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't pull an 8 out of 10. Okay, so I can't do the badge collector here. So pick collector, draft. Oh, I got 4 of these. So I can get a draft pick collector pack 1 rare draft player, 4x uncommon plus draft players, and I have a chance to pull the iconics out of here too. Wait, that's kind of cool. Wait, but pick 2 through 4 collector, I got only 3 of those. Pick 5 through 7, I only got 3 of those as well. I didn't even get any 8 through 10s. I didn't even get the worst ones. Is that weird? Or is that like not, I don't know. Okay, an uncommon select is kind of mid in a way. You can select an uncommon player and 100 tokens, which I guess is, somewhat good because it's basically 2 uncommons, because 100 tokens is pretty much an uncommon because it's 95 for 1 if we go to the token exchange. 95 for 100 tokens, basically 2 uncommons. I'm gonna do this pick collector 1. I got 4 of them, so might as well. I mean, we're getting a rare anyways, but we could get a better card. I would love to see an epic or an iconic. That would be sick. What is that? Oh, I'll take that. Oh, that's cool. We got 2 rares and 3 uncommons. That's not too bad. Also, you get the 2 rares out of the web store, the redeem code, draft 25. Make sure you guys claim that code to get your 2 free rare players. So if I go in and claim that code, I would get 2 more. I'll be 4 out of 5 for an epic. I gotta claim that code actually. Okay, so I just redeemed the code and also claimed my web store bonus pack. So here we go. We got these added to our account because we linked our EA account to our web store. We got the Madden Cash one, 50 Madden Cash. I'll take that. That's more than the 40 that you do get out of it. 10 more than you should get. And then we get 2 rares. Pretty cool, honestly. A little bit of a bonus throughout the web store. They're making you use their resources to actually do a little bit more throughout the game. Honestly, I'm getting a little 2K vibes from that redeem code stuff. Honestly, I do like that though. I like redeeming codes for players. It's a cool feeling. Honestly, I want to see more of that EA throughout this game for more promos and future content for sure. So yeah, I'm 1 rare away from an epic. Not too bad. You can simply get I think around 2 epics right away throughout the draft promo. It's not too hard. It's pretty much straightforward and easy. You just go in and play throughout your challenges, take your tokens, trade them in from your uncommons. You should also get some extra rewards like uncommons and tokens because you'll complete objectives throughout your goals and stuff, which is nice. Now that I did the uncommon trade, I can just take the uncommons for a rare. Shouldn't really do that actually. Should do the 7 for 2 if I can. It's 7 for 2. You should be saving. Look at this. Challenge is getting completed. We're going to get another uncommon. Pretty cool though. I mean, there's more to do throughout this promo where you can get extra players and tokens to get more players, which are higher rarities and better rarities. And our first epic will be a totw Suggs. Not too bad. And look at that, more uncommons. You could, oh, another uncommon. I'll take it. I'll take all the uncommon. Oh, uncommon plus though. I do like that, but we're only getting oh, there we go. A rare of uncommon plus. I spoke too soon, and I will take that. Now we're 2 out of the 5 to get another random epic, and we already got 1 epic for an iconic, and that's gonna do it for the draft promo for 2025. That's pretty much it. Play throughout your draft events to go ahead and get up your event pass to then go ahead and get your tokens for your players. And there's other objectives and things you have to do to go and help yourself through getting more players, which is fantastic, to getting the higher rarities, because you guys want to go in and take your tokens for your uncommons, for your rares, for your epics, for your iconics, for then your mythics. That's how the game goes. That's how it will always go for now, unless something changes, which I don't think it will ever will. Unless it does, I don't know. You got to think about that. Will EA change stuff for next year? I doubt it. We've been having the same thing for multiple years, but then again, that's the draft promo. I'll give it a solid maybe 7 out of 10. It's not too exciting, but it might be more exciting later on if the draft picks from 1 through 10 get put in the game live. But how would those be earned is the question for later on. For now, that will do it. Not too bad. And make sure you guys are grinding your NFL Draft 2025 promo to get all the best players you can possibly get. And make sure you guys drop a like down below if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.